Yo, check it. Hey yo fam, what is up? Your boy here, DataZero. Look, we got a banger video for you guys. We're gonna be looking at AMC, GME, and SPY. AMC moving exactly as expected, SPY as well. And we're gonna be talking about the possible Bitcoin bull run that we are going to be seeing. You do not want to miss a second of this video. Let's go ahead and hop in the charts, facts, data. Let's go. All right, fam, what is up? Do you miss me? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you miss the live streams? I'm already starting to miss the live streams, and this is the exact feeling that I wanted to feel. We will be back very, very soon. Now, let's go ahead and hop into charts, facts, and data, show you guys what is going on for the day. Very interesting day for AMC. As you guys can see, AMC did get that bounce. We were about 4 cents off of the bottom. I told you AMC would be coming down to $4.40 and then getting a bounce. AMC bounced at $4.36 at the low, holding the main range of about $4.40 and then moving to the upside. Now, I want to point out some things going on for AMC, GameStop. I think I'm going to focus on AMC first. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm just kind of wing it and just give you guys the details and what I'm looking at with the chart. So let's go ahead and look here at AMC's cost to borrow and short interest and stuff like that. So you can see 45K shares. Very low on ammo. I'm thinking AMC is probably going to have a bullish day tomorrow, okay? And a bullish Friday is a good setup for next week. So I'm thinking we might see a bullish Friday tomorrow here for AMC stock, depending on how many short shares they get tomorrow morning. But it looks like it's so low that it won't really matter. Now, here for GameStop, at time of recording, we have 850,000 shares available to short. And you can see cost of borrow for AMC is still coming to the downside. We want to see that cost of borrow go up, but they are shorting more. You can see that with these white volume bars here, that they are shorting more, so that should drive cost of borrow price up. GameStop cost of borrow sitting at 0.39%. Again, we want to see cost of borrow go up for both of these stocks. Now, I just want to point out a little bit of news here. If you guys haven't seen this, a big YouTuber has made a quote unquote, I wouldn't say so much hit piece, more of a documentary style. Kind of seems to have a bias, in my personal opinion, about the whole GameStop AMC community. I'm not going to really break it all down here, but maybe I could do a video where we watch it together, do a live stream, something like that. Let me know if you guys would like that in the comments down below. We could watch this video together. It actually sounds like a great idea, so I would love to do that with you guys. Let me know in the comments down below. But somebody has made a documentary about the GameStop and AMC movement. They didn't really involve that it was a movement. I think it's much bigger than what they kind of portray it as in this documentary. Now, also, I want to point out that GameStop is sitting on a huge pile of cash after doing its at the money offering and selling those shares. So GameStop has even more cash. I would like to see something being done with that cash and Ryan Cohen being more transparent with what he plans to do with all of that cash. Now, let's go ahead and go here for the technicals for AMC and show you what's going on. So I want to point out this gap fill here for AMC stock. There's a gap fill here on the weekly time frame. You can see that right here. This gap will get filled. It goes down all the way from 446 all the way to 463. This gap will get filled possibly as early as tomorrow. So that's why I'm thinking we might see a bullish Friday. Also, we are on track for that green week. I talked about having a green week here for AMC. You can see that's the green candle that we're getting right now. SPY is on track for having its red week that I predicted. And you can see GameStop right now is potentially having a red week. But if it goes a little bit higher, it could easily pull off the green week that we called for in the weekly outlook and prediction. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to know these things before they happen. Now, what I'm expecting for AMC is actually to continue to the upside, probably having a bullish Friday tomorrow. There's a sloping resistance here. If we can break above that next week, I think that's what's going to be happening probably next week, unless we have some kind of crazy pump tomorrow. It's going to show signs of a reversal. So if we can break above this yellow sloping resistance, that's going to show me signs of that AMC is indeed reversing. Right now, we're getting somewhat of a bottom. It looks good for a reversal. Green MACD on the 4-hour time frame. Again, this does look very good for a reversal, but I want to see more proof of concept. I want to break above this yellow sloping resistance. I want to fill this gap fill. I want to close and remain above 450, which we have held here in after hours, and we did close above. I want to remain above that level. What I'm expecting here for tomorrow is probably some consolidation pre-market, then a pullback, probably retesting $4.50 as support, and then pushing to the upside. I am going to try to stream tomorrow. I know Fridays are a little bit normal, lighter day, but depending on how the hurricane and stuff's going on, I'm not making any promises. But this is what I'm looking at for AMC. When in doubt, zoom out. The macro is looking good. Weekly time frame, we're getting a bounce back to the upside, which is what I wanted to see. Bollinger Bands are crazy tight right now. So this thing is about to make a big move. Now, I expected a pullback before a pump to the upside, and I believe that's what this pullback is. I believe we're pulling back. As long as we can get back above the blue medium line, which is sitting at 488 right now, that's going to be a very good sign. We have green MACD. I want to see us back above this blue medium line, and that's going to determine that the move will be to the upside. Right now, we're below the blue medium line. That's not good, but the green MACD is showing us that we have bullish momentum, and we have other bullish indicators like the super trend. We have that buy signal in the weekly time frame that has yet to go away. So I still remain very, very bullish on AMC for a bigger move to the upside after this accumulation range. I expected a draw down before a pump to the upside, before we break out of this accumulation range. And what else is also telling me that we're probably going to see a pop to the upside is that falling wedge is still in play. I told y'all where we've seen the bottoms drop out of the falling wedges for it to only come back up and bounce back to the upside. And that's actually very, very common for AMC stock to see these falling wedges play out. Then they break down at the very end, getting an over exacerbated drop where people can buy in at lows. And then you see a big pump to the upside. I believe that AMC is in good shape for recovery. I know a lot of people were getting very, very scared. I seen it in the comments. They were like, oh, it's going to drop lower. It's going to drop lower. I was like, look, $4.40, man. And look what's happening. We're getting a bounce as expected. So, again, make sure you lock in, subscribe so you can get these technicals before they do happen. And these videos are time sensitive, so you want to make sure you watch each and every video when it does drop. So again, this is what I'm looking at for AMC, short, sweet, and to the point. I'm thinking we're going to see a continuation to the upside. We want to make sure we hold the level of 447, 450 as support, and that's going to determine that we will be having a bullish Friday as long as we can hold that. I think we'll see a retest of that here in the morning, bouncing off of that level and then continue to the upside. But if you can stay above the level of $4.55, then you're going to definitely see a move to the upside. And then we have support at like 450, 447. So that's what I'm looking at for AMC. Let's go ahead and move into GME. I think AMC is going to be able to get the green week that we did call for in the weekly outlook prediction. I think GameStop might be able to as well. It needs to push up a little bit. Right now here on GameStop, you can see that we have this buy signal here in the 4-hour time frame. We have this nice push up, and then we have this bullish consolidation. You can almost even start to draw a pennant because we keep making higher lows, higher lows. So this is bullish, okay? So GameStop looks like it's actually consolidating before another potential move to the upside. So I'm thinking GameStop could potentially see a pop here tomorrow, hopefully, or next week. But it looks like we're consolidating at these higher levels, holding these ranges that we want to hold, and getting ready to make a push to the upside, letting RSI cool down. This is exactly what I wanted to see for GameStop to have a continuation to the upside. GameStop still has this gap filled to the upside, so this gap will get filled. This is a gap on the daily time frame. I think what we're doing is consolidating in this bull flag or bull pennant type structure, and that's when we're going to see a push to the upside, filling that gap fill either tomorrow or early next week. But I believe that GameStop is recovering, and this is going to help AMC move to the upside. So this is what I'm looking at for SPY or AMC, GME, the overall stock market. As far as shares are available to short, not too many. GameStop obviously a little bit more because of cost to borrow, but they're running really, really low on AMC. So I'm thinking AMC is going to see some bullish momentum, especially with that little short shares available to short. So that's what I'm looking at for the meme stocks. Let's go ahead and move into the overall stock market and then show you what's going on for SPY. SPY did push up to the high of 575. I talked about this in yesterday's video, that SPY would push up to 575. I actually believe that there is a little bit more upside here for SPY. Now you're actually starting to see the bearish divergence starting to form on the bigger time frames. You can see RSI trending down as price is trending up, and that's actually starting to show here on the 4-hour time frame as well. This bearish divergence is building out, and this is not good for the overall health of the market. I think we are still going to continue up because this gap for NASDAQ hasn't been filled yet. You can see that I have this prediction here for NASDAQ. So far it is tracking. I'm thinking NASDAQ is going to push a little bit higher, taking the market with it. If you actually look at what's going on for NVIDIA right now, it looks like NVIDIA is actually breaking out of a macro pattern, or trying to break out of a macro pattern. This is a huge bull pennant that could see NVIDIA push to the upside, and that could take overall market with it, and NASDAQ bringing SPY even higher. So I think we're going to have a blow off top, before the overall pullback that I am looking for in the market. Again, I still believe that an overall pullback is coming in the market. I could be wrong, but this is what I believe off of the charts, facts, and data, the macro history, and everything else. So I think we're going to see an overall pullback for the market, but not before this blow off top. NASDAQ has to come up and fill this gap. Once it fills this gap, it might go a little bit higher, maybe even retest all-time highs, popping slightly above, and then pulling back for an overall double top type structure here on NASDAQ. But I believe NASDAQ's the one you really want to watch because this is what's been the leader of the market. It's been this AI hype and these tech stocks, the big Mag 7 really driving the markets to these higher valuations. I told you guys that SPY would most likely be hitting 575. And then pulling back. That is exactly what we've seen here today. Now, we are below this overall trend line, and we did test it as resistance here. So we could see one more little push up, but it looks like SPY is getting to that territory where it's just getting too frothy. You can see that RSI on the 4-hour time frame has little to no room to run. On the daily time frame, we're getting close to overbought as well. And then on the weekly time frame, we're moving back into that overbought territory. And we still have that bearish divergence. Prices continually making higher highs and higher lows, while RSI is making lower lows and lower highs. So this bearish divergence on the weekly time frame is going to play out in a big way and lead to a steeper correction in my personal opinion. Similar suggestion and example right here is what Bitcoin. Everyone thought Bitcoin was going to keep going to the moon after it came down from this low of like 4 to 3,000 all the way up to 65,000. People thought it was unstoppable. But if you look at what's happening, price started trending up as RSI started to trend down, and that led Bitcoin into a steep over 50% correction. And I believe that's actually what we're going to see for the market, like a 20 or 50% correction in my personal opinion after we get this blow off top. We have to really see what's coming up here in October. October is normally a very bearish month for stocks, but I believe that SPY could see a little bit more upside since we use this level of 571.17 as support before coming down. Now you want to see if SPY can hold 572.87. If SPY can hold that level, you will confirm for more upside, but it looks like again SPY is getting close to where that blow off top will take place. I think we're going to see a little bit more upside and then a pullback. So I'll show you what that would look like. Coming up possibly even a little bit higher and then pulling back. Right now, since we hit 575, we could start the pullback now, but based off of everything I'm looking at, it looks like NASDAQ wants to actually take the market up higher before an overall drawdown. So we could see a higher high than 575 here on SPY. I really want to see what happens tomorrow because we do have a huge data drop tomorrow. GDP dropped today. It was pretty decent. Came out with the forecast, so that was good. And we have core PCE tomorrow, personal income month over month, and personal spending month over month, which is going to be huge. This kind of shows the health of the consumer. So we want to be watching that and seeing how that pops off tomorrow. Those drop at the time of 8:30. So you will know before pre-market. If you see a pop to the upside, that means it was bullish. If you see a drop to the downside, that means it was bearish. So you will know that stuff before it happens. But those are going to be the driving factors of what you see for price action for the overall market tomorrow. Let's go ahead and go into BTC and then wrap up this video. BTC impressing me. I love to see what I'm seeing right here. I would love to see it break above 65,600 and hold that level. If Bitcoin can break above that level and hold it, we could potentially break out of this bull flag and this accumulation range and really start to rip to the upside, especially if the market gets to a little bit higher highs. That could help take Bitcoin with it. Now, I told y'all with the rates being cut, that's going to help Bitcoin go up. It weakens the dollar. It looks like Bitcoin's getting ready to see a breakout. I actually just seen news recently that the BlackRock ETF seen like 99 million inflows or 99 billion. I don't know the exact number. Don't quote me on that, but they seen their largest amount of inflows. I believe it was on Thursday or Wednesday when that happened, and I read that article. But they seen the largest amount of inflows for their BTC ETF. And that actually has to buy Bitcoin to stock the spot ETF because it is a spot ETF. So that's going to help drive the Bitcoin price up. So I think Bitcoin is actually getting ready to make this move. I have a setup for one more pullback before a bounce to the upside, but it could break out of this bull flag before pulling back. So don't count on this one last pullback before ripping to the upside. I say anything under 60,000 is a great buy for BTC, but really anything inside of this bull flag would be a great buy for BTC. So anything under like 65, 67,000, in my personal opinion, would be a great buy because I believe BTC is actually going to push to the upside. Ethereum has been doing very, very well as well, getting this green buy signal in the daily time frame, and it looks like the crypto market is actually getting ready to set up to make an explosive movement to the upside. So I'm very, very excited about that. I do think we are going to have another leg to the upside for the overall crypto market and crypto bull run that we've seen in BTC. I simply think this is a consolidation cool down phase before another leg up. So you had this breakout of this falling wedge here. We had this big rally to the upside, which I did call, and then we are now in this consolidation range, and I'm thinking we're going to see another move to the upside, and I'm hoping to be right about that. I am stacked on BTC, Ethereum, and some other altcoins. I believe that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is actually one of the best things that somebody can hold as far as how to get as maximum gains as possible, and I believe that because the fundamentals of BTC, the emergence of the crypto market, I believe that this is actually going to be the future, whether you believe that or not. So this is what I'm looking at for BTC. Obviously very, very bullish on Bitcoin. Over 50% of my portfolio is Bitcoin, for full disclosure, transparency. I do hold ETH as well. That's going to be my second largest holding. I am very, very bullish on these assets, and I think they're going to continue to the upside and continue to produce gains. My crypto portfolio has done way better than my stock portfolio. I'm telling you guys, crypto is where it's at. So if you don't have crypto, learn about it. I can help teach you about it. Again, not your keys, not your coins. Make sure you keep your coins in your own wallet, okay? Not your keys, not your coins. That is the key saying, okay? So make sure you keep your coins in a wallet. If you have coins on exchange, please get them off exchange. But guys, this was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like. Press subscribe for more content like this. If you want to support the channel in a different way, you can check out the merch store, link down in the comment section in the description below. I also have a Discord market support group, $75 for a lifetime invite. Just hit me up on my email, DataZeroOfficial5, which is also linked in the comment section in the description. Just ask me about the Discord. I'll send you payment information about the Discord. I post technicals there, news there. It's an exclusive private community as well, where I'm always posting. I'm always making sure you guys are on the up and up inside of the Discord. So make sure you check that out if you want to get some extra support on the market and learn as well, and join the DataZero family in a more exclusive way. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. All the love you guys have been showing me in the comment is great. As I've been taking time off to myself, I really appreciate it, but I'm really missing the streams. I'm missing the fam, so I can't wait to get back to the live streams as it's way more interactive. I can talk to you guys, and I just honestly love it. So thank you guys for everything. As always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. Alright guys, that's the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like. Press subscribe for more content like this. Remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more DataZero updates. I'd appreciate it if you did follow me on my Discord. And as always, y'all, I hope you have a great day. Have fun. Stay safe. Make money. Peace out.